Kidnapping is a crime, isn't it?
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean exactly what I say. Kidnapping is a crime.
Not of your own citizen if they commit crimes against your own state.
To this day, the Israeli government defends its actions. Yuval Steinitz is chairman of the Defense Committee in Israel's parliament.
Well, is the answer yes or no? Are you allowed to kidnap?
No, I'm not under investigation. I made it extremely clear that a state, and especially a state under such existential threat like Israel, is allowed to defend itself.
I'm simply asking you if you consider you're allowed to kidnap.
From a moral point of view, of course.
From a legal point of view?
I don't know.
It was Vanunu himself who craftily exposed the details of his abduction. Surreptitiously, he wrote and concealed the basic facts on the palm of his hand, and at the critical moment flashed it to the media as he was driven to trial. Hijacked in Rome, Italy, 30th of September 1986. British Airways Flight 504. He was convicted of espionage and treason and sentenced to 18 years in jail.
I felt like they judged me, sentenced me as a killer. But I didn't kill anyone. At that time I felt very, very bad. I felt how all the world abandoned me and no one can do anything. Very, very disappointed.
11.5 years of his sentence was spent in solitary confinement. Since his release last April, Vanunu has attempted a normal life. He swims every day at a hotel pool and practices his Christian faith. But he's not a free man. He cannot leave Israel. He's forbidden to approach an airport or to go closer than 250 metres to an embassy. And he's forbidden to talk to foreigners. To this, he says,
Now, you're flouting that rule, that instruction, by talking to me. Do you risk going back into jail?
In some way, I'm taking the risk, but I concluded that this restriction from the beginning was wrong, unreasonable, impossible to implement.
Justify stopping him talking to me.
Oh, this is completely justified.
It's what they did in the Soviet Union or in apartheid South Africa.
No, this is very unfair parallel. I tell you why.
It's an exact parallel.
You want to interview me or yourself? I have my own opinion, if you like to listen to my opinion.
Why should the world tolerate you having nuclear weapons and not, say, Iran?
First, again, we never admitted to have such weapons. But the very comparison is, I must say, it's very insulting, and I tell you why. We suffered one Holocaust. We listened to our neighbors.
Is it because of the Holocaust that you should be allowed to have nuclear weapons?
You know what? This interview was finished now. Your attitude is so hostile, and your questions are so arrogant. I don't want to speak with you anymore.
Yuval Steinitz believes Vanunu should never have been released. He claims Vanunu still poses a security risk, a view widely held